Hello YouTubers, this is Mrsotko giving you a 2 vs 2 replay between myself, spawning as the red Terran, and my ally, Tang, spawning as the blue Zerg. And we are against Tassadar, spawning as the teal Terran, and City, the purple Protoss. Tag going over his strategy, Rabbi Dubi. Teal, Tassadar is actually building outside of his base. It's a strange strategy. I haven't seen it all that much. Looks like a little extractor error there. And our enemies are confusing Tang with from a previous game. A little discrepancy there. Putting down my refinery as soon as possible so I can get that gas. And that way I can get to my tech lab as soon as my barracks is done. My usual strategy. City, putting down his first gateway there. And Tassadar continuing to build outside of his base. Apparently making some kind of little fortress here, a little defense. Putting down my tech lab. Tang with a 12 or a 13 pool there. Second gateway for City. Tassadar appears to be slightly behind, leaving his SCVs a little idle. That's never any good. Putting down a bunker. Overlord stopped halfway through the map, perhaps watching this expansion. Spawning pool just about done. My ally warning me, be ready for fast Zealots. Just pumped out the Reaper there. And now going with Marauders and Marines afterwards. Just one Reaper to scout this particular game. City using nothing but Zealots so far at the moment. Tassadar using a reactor on his barracks, pumping out lots of Marines. Checking out this Zelnaga watchtower with my Reaper, making sure there isn't any SCVs or probes sitting there already watching. My ally saying, going to counter with mass roaches and lings. And the roach warren almost up. Already has a little pile of zerglings there. My war factory going up. And just about to go in their base here with my Reaper. And no Marines to be found anywhere. All the way outside in the bunker. Running away with his SCVs and then coming back, and I'm forced to retreat, jump off the edge temporarily. Zealots coming in, but then quickly moving back. Tang really on those roaches, pumping them out pretty good. And here comes the first rush. Just a few Marines, mostly Zealots. And I continue to try and harass, but he now has a few Marines up here. And trying to make my way around, juking him around, but just wasn't enough. Gets taken down. But not a problem, it's just mostly a scout, a little harassing unit. And here comes the rush, actually going to Tang's base. So Tang seeing this, responding. Moving back, trying to stay on that creep, letting that queen take a little action too. And a little bad timing on the enemy's part. Here comes another wave. taking down that queen. Here come my troops to assist, but in vain, as he had already defeated his enemies. Good job, Tang. City still building nothing but gateways. No cybernetics core. Tassadar not doing too much either. Just 2 reactors with 2 barracks, pumping out nothing but Marines. And here in my ally, coming down the way here. Still producing tanks, not researching that siege yet. I did get it a little late this game. Making sure to stay back, not taking too much heat from that bunker there. I don't have too many units, so I'm just trying to be a little careful, taking advantage of the range of Terran. And considering roaches have, I believe, yes, only 3 range, so they get up there up front anyway. And they are also heavily armored and have more health than even Marauders. Got that tank up there. Tank research still not coming. Tang still sending roaches down. Nothing but gateway still no cybernetics core. And not even a factory from Tassadar. Still Marines. Pushing in, still being careful. Each side doesn't quite know, doesn't really quite want to step inside too much. Take too much damage. So everybody's playing a little defensively here. And these Marines going after this one siege tank, micro a little bit, bringing it back there, causing them to move up even further, and wasted all of them. One got away. Still with the usual, just pumping out Marines, Marauders, tanks. Still bringing down the roaches. Still no war factory or anything from Tassadar. A new barracks coming up. And just now the cybernetics core comes, a bit too late in my opinion. My ally says good job on tanks. I say siege soon. My siege is just about ready. And once I see that it's ready, I try to make myself in position as far away as possible, yet but still hit his buildings. These zealots will take a hit. Now that I have siege and he does not, they are in a big problem here. They are in pretty deep. Not much they can do about it. Even with that cyber core, still not pumping out any stalkers that I see. Still Marines coming out, nothing but Marines. Here come a wave of Marines. I put my units in front of him so he doesn't destroy both of my tanks. He does get one. The rest of them get taken out trying to take that out. And now that they have just about nothing, we move in to take the bunker, excuse me. And then my enemy's city, saying obviously wasn't the same person from the discrepancy earlier because we are winning. And pushing through, destroying all this, not much opposition to stop us. And Tassadar leaves the game, knowing that he has just about nothing. Plenty of economy, but just no more production buildings. And just now coming out with them stalkers. I've seen a sentry there, but just a little bit too late moving in here. Just inviting myself into his base, nice and open. Bringing a couple Reapers over there to the probes.